energy. Let it rain on me. On my head, boys, I'm on my knees like that. Lord, please pray for me. Save your grace for me. Say, boy, what you want? Get that. Shoot in my mouth, shoot in my and one. Okay, on the real, I'ma take his soul. I'ma take him from his. On the real, I think he knows.
I think he knows. When I play with him like that. I think he knows. When I save him like that. He's wrapped around my pinky finger, watching the way I move. More power than on. And he knows it's true. When I play with him like that. When I play with him like that. Play with him like that. That he's coming right back.
Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Riley Patterson is the kicker, and he's got it on the tee. Off we go from Soldier Field. This is taken in at the goal line. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here comes the St. Brown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine. Loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they
throw. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Marked down at the 6. Now, here's 2nd and goal. The extra point is good. And the Bears will ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Down at 8. They send a receiver in motion left. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An injured player on the field, and it's the running back, Jonathan Taylor. 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
And the Jets are looking at a 1st and goal as he's taken down at the 2-yard line.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has...
Good blocking, and he's in. Audric Estime, touchdown, Jets.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
A return now from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the outside, complete to Johnson.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Higgins sent in motion. Here comes the jet sweep. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
Once you see that guy coming across the formation pre-snap, Mike, you have to be thinking jet sweep instantly. It's just such a dangerous play that always has the potential for this type of yardage, especially when he wins that race to the edge. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Past midfield to the 45. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag. He'll look to throw. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Did you see him get off the quarterback? He's like, man, hold that ball for 1 tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. You can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him.
It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. They'll throw out of the gun. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
It's intercepted. He tried to take on Sauce, and Gardner took it away. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New York. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment, uplifting for them, big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to only about the 23. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught. Finding Higgins. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd rounder. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. Throwing now from the gun. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Jets build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This will be returned from the 2. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Oh! He'll get this close to the first down marker, taken down just shy at the 38.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
And he's not going to get there. Maybe he's looking for a cutback lane, but that certainly didn't develop. And now, it's fourth down. The Bears sending out their punt team. This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. One quarter in the books. 17-7 is the score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. Points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion. There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Bears have it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle.
Saquon Barkley. He's to the 40. Still going. A big gain. They finally get him down, but hold everything. There is a flag on the field. They get the Alabama man, the former first-round pick, J.C. Latham. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. Back to throw. To the middle of the field. Caught by Higgins. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Once again, it's Barkley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
Now, faking the give. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Higgins sent in motion. On 2nd down, Barkley. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here comes 3rd and 6. And that is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to be 4th down. The Bears call out their field goal team. This will be from 56 yards away. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this stays a 2-score game. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he will go all the way. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, New York. Patterson now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Jets up their lead. It's now 24-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken just shy of the goal line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Barkley. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Pass completed is St. Brown. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Higgins sent in motion. They run on the jet sweep. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll try to get this one on the ground. 1st down and more inside the 25. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. That's caught by Harrison right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
1st down throw there is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll look to throw again. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. To the right side, that's St. Brown. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains. 1st and goal, and it's Henry. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Chicago.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Seven seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They motion the slot man left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Jets. And the kick is good. So what a finish to this 1st half as they extend the lead. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the 2nd half. Pretty interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Quick throw here is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him. And instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. Off he goes.
Well, Mike, this is not somebody that you're usually afraid of beating you with his legs, but every now and then he can do just enough to extend the play. That's exactly what he did here. Picks up enough yardage, converts the 1st down.
They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Higgins sent in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
He's got his man complete to Johnson. 17 yards on that connection. 1st down, Chicago. They'll run the counter with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Terrion Arnold.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here's 2nd and 9. From down near his goal line, he'll try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. Utah at the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the 2nd half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
3rd and 9. Tight end going in motion here. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So just think, I mean, a couple minutes ago, we see a pick six. I mean, the last thing you want to do is on the next time you step in the huddle is go 3 and out. So that's a big conversion. Now they got to find a way to get some of this momentum back, go down and get some points, and let everybody move past that pick six we saw in the last possession.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll hand it off here to Estime. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started. The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
The offense is out there, 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the Jets first down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their...
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Jets. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in 1 game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
This is going to be taken in. And now, on the return, he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Moore going in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of...
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
On the give, here's Estime. Now a loose football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He will get this to the 35, a little short of the first down. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Bears first down. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And he'll be brought down. They face 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Sauce Gardner. Into space. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New York. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire. Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted.
A lot of defenses will try to isolate the best receiver, Mike, and say, okay, we're going to take him out of the game. Well, I think in this case, we might see the offense do the exact same thing. They might take this one particular defender in the pass coverage and say, we are not going to throw his way. He's already gotten me twice. I'm not going to let him get me again.
1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught. What a throw. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, New York. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll take it in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 2nd and 7. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Up the middle they go. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Quick throw, taken in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 5. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And that is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it. And they stuff him on 4th down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
That's caught by Estime. 13 yards on the catch there, and the Jets have a 1st down. Here's Estime. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
He works free, right side. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll check this down to the running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's second and 2. Now, faking the give. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Bears are going to take over just shy of midfield.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
His drive will start on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And more of the same. Another interception. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 6.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Throwing now from the gun. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leap.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Roger McCreary.
Intercepted. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll stick with him again. Room to run at the 35. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Bears. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point to go for 2. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. unable to cut any further into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A carry here for Estime. Lots of space past the 45. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard. Now they'll set up to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Jets. On comes Patterson for the PAT. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the goal line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. 17 yards. The gain there. First down, Chicago. They'll stay on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Now a give on the ground, and he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. A successful drive, but in danger of stalling, trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Complete. Metcalf with the grab. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one a win for the visiting Jets. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.